Jonathan Bacon had many enemies, but he wasn't one to hide behind bodyguards. 18 months ago, defiantly walking to and from court appearances, sometimes for blocks, even though he knew he was targeted for death. Police knew that too, and while they watched for signs rival gangsters might be moving in for the kill, this hit caught them off guard.
This is one that, like you said, got through the cracks, and 10 previous we were able to disrupt.
As a young man in Abbotsford, Jonathan Bacon rose to infamy dealing in drugs and guns. In 2006, he was shot several times outside his parents' Abbotsford home, but survived. With his younger brothers, Jared and Jamie, they formed the vicious Red Scorpion gang, launching a murderous drug turf war against the rival UN gang. But with Jamie's arrest for the Surrey 6 murders and Jared in custody on gun and drug charges, Jonathan was exposed and looking for new alliances.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of War in the Streets TV. In today's episode, we will be covering the infamous Bacon brothers from Abbotsford B.C. They started a large turf war which included mostly the Red Scorpion and the United Nation gang, which led to involving more local gangs from B.C., which included the Hells Angels.
Police insiders say he teamed up with this man, 35-year-old Larry Amero of the White Rock chapter of the Hells Angels, and James Riak of the Independent Soldiers. Both were reported to be with Bacon in the white Porsche SUV riddled with bullets. Amero critically wounded. Police aren't sure if Jonathan Bacon was the target.
Who the intended victim was in that particular vehicle remains to be seen. All of them, one of them.
As for why this happened in Kelowna, Bacon might simply have been there on vacation and rivals were tipped. But police sources also say the Okanagan is a lucrative drug market without the heavy police presence of Metro Vancouver, and Bacon might have been trying to move in on the action. So was it a new enemy who carried out the well-planned killing, or an old one who finally caught up with him? And will there be retaliation? This former gang investigator fears a new gang war.
Well, there will certainly be payback. I mean, in their minds, their machismo thinking, they have to pay back, because if you don't, then everybody will push you around.
Now let's start at the beginning. The Bacon family moved to Abbotsford, B.C. from Edmonton, Alberta. They came from a comfortable middle-class family. All three brothers excelled in wrestling. Jared, the middle brother, won the provincial high school wrestling championship, and Jamie, the youngest brother, won a provincial gold medal in wrestling during his final year in high school. Keep watching until the end as I give you an update on Jamie Bacon's call recording from jail. Jonathan began by selling drugs and was hooked by the glamour of what such quick money could buy. His brothers saw him getting away with his crime and were also enticed by the lifestyle. They joined the United Nations gang, which was operating in Abbotsford, B.C. from 1997. The gang was called United Nations as their gang members came from diverse ethnic backgrounds. In the early 2000s, the UN had a profitable drug business by selling BC cannabis for cocaine from the US. They even had helicopters traveling from Canada to the US borders to transport drugs. Their drug operations started going south as they were on the law enforcement's radar. The cocaine trade business was getting more popular and profitable, which was the hallmark of their enemies, the Red Scorpion gang. Originally formed in 2005 in Vancouver's detention center, the ambitious brothers decided to jump ship and join the Red Scorpion gang. This made them one of the biggest target and enemies of the United Nations, as they were already in odds with the Red Scorpion gang.
Hey, it's the police. We're just at the front door for a check.
The evening begins with a curfew check on BC's most infamous family, the Bacon brothers. Police have repeatedly warned the public to stay clear of them, and now they're out on bail for drug and weapons-related charges.
Curfew check. Open the door, please.
Their father comes to the door, but won't open it.
Curfew check, please. Can you open the door? I can't see you through there. What's that? Pardon? Okay, we're here again. All right. 1399.
For several minutes, 5 officers stand watch and are watched back.
You can open the door?
Hey, it's the police. We're still at the door.
But still, no sign of the brothers.
It's a little longer than usual.
And it seems our cameras aren't welcome for a Friday night visit.
No. Nope. They're on the street.
Finally, nearly 10 minutes after police first arrived, the door opens.
Jamie, just can't quite sit here. Okay, yeah, we didn't talk to Abby tonight, so just making sure you're still here. Okay, boys.
All right.
See you later.
Have a good one. They're
Pardon?
with us. What's with all the cameras? They're with us tonight, going out, shadowing us around.
Good night, boys.
Jonathan Bacon rose to power and became the leader of the Red Scorpion Gang. The United Nations wanted blood and targeted Jonathan outside of his home in 2006, but he survived. In April 2007, the youngest brother was a target when his Corvette pulled up to his house and he was bombarded with bullets. This set off a local turf war, which caused the slaying of the oldest brother, Jonathan Bacon. After the slaying of the older brother, Jonathan, it went downhill for the remaining two Bacon brothers. Jared Bacon, the middle brother, was arrested, and Jamie Bacon became the leader of the Red Scorpion Gang, but it was short-lived as this followed next.
BC gangster Jamie Bacon has been sentenced to 18 years in prison for his role in the so-called Surrey 6 killings in October of 2007. Sarah Galashan is tracking the latest developments for us and joins us now from Vancouver. Sarah.
Yeah, Andrew, 18 years, but just under 6 years left to serve based on the time already spent in jail waiting to get to this point. The sentence comes after Jamie Bacon cut a deal back in July. The first-degree murder charge was dropped. He pleaded guilty to a lesser role in the 2007 Surrey 6 slayings. According to the agreed statement of fact at the time, he was, back in 2007, the leader of the Red Scorpion Gang. He wanted to take over the illegal drug trade in Surrey, and to that ordered a hit on his rival gang leader. That hit went awry. There in all were 6 people who were executed. Not only the rival gang leader, but the rival gang leader's brother, 2 gang associates, and 2 innocent bystanders, Ed Schellenberg and Christopher Mohan. We've heard quite a lot from Mohan's mother over the years about disappointment and just how long it has taken to get to this point. And Andrew, I mean, 13 years, Andrew, it's a long time.
Now, as you say, it has taken a long time to get to this point. Why is that?
Right, well, how much time do we have to discuss it? Because it's 13 years worth of up and down, right? 1,300 officers were involved in the criminal prosecution and building this case. 80 police informants, many of them, of course, were gang members, and that became very complicated, trying to get gang members to turn on one another. Another factor in this is what has been called the egregious misconduct of some of those investigating officers who were involved. This made big headlines, particularly in the case of one investigating officer who pleaded guilty to having had a relationship with one of the witnesses and partying with that witness back in 2009. And then when Bacon finally got before a judge, the case was hardly straightforward. We heard a little bit about this outside of court today. Have a listen to that.
2.5 years ago, a judicial stay of proceedings ended the Surrey 6 prosecution against Mr. Bacon. Just under 18 months ago, the counselling charges against Mr. Bacon ended in a mistrial. Notwithstanding these setbacks, the investigative team and the prosecution team worked tirelessly to reinstate and renew these prosecutions. but there is never a certainty of conviction following a trial. These cases had their issues, their complications, and their challenges.
As you can see, guys, life of crime only ends two ways. Either you end up in jail or dead. If you have made it this far, please subscribe to my channel so I can continue to make more videos. Now, as promised, here's an audio clip of Jamie Bacon from jail.
Bro, everything these guys just did, 1.6, they just ruined their life, bro. This is the stupidest thing they could have ever did, because I'm getting out. They may think they're going to pay someone to rat on me. Well, that's not going to happen, bro. I'll tell you that right now, okay? These guys are going to get fucked. And they're going to get fucked by their very own sinister actions, okay? I personally think that you and bro with you could get out from under this and I'd have a 25-year sentence with no life tag put in place, but you would have to destroy this group. They would pretty well need you to screw these guys proper, and I think that that is a possibility. You couldn't use the lawyers that you are using now. You could probably drag your feet on it maybe a month or 2 or 3. I'd go seek. I could tell you different lawyers that I would reach out to go find out what could be done. But bottom line is, I'm trying to get Gopal's statements right now, and if they're bad, I'm not going to take the chance of getting life, bro. And these guys just they're going to kill my family, they're going to kill anyone that's important to me, take everything I have, and then what, I'm going to do life in jail? That's crazy, bro. This isn't happening. I just did 13 years of misery, of hell, fighting. My own brother's friends have sabotaged me for 10 years, bro. These guys are going to burn in hell. I'll tell you that right now, okay?